next we have Jacob Freeman, who is with us. I'm going to go ahead and share his pitch video first, and then Jacob will jump to you where you can present. Okay? All right, I'm going to share my screen again. Let's see here.
My name is Jacob and I am 7 years old. My game is called Protect the Garden. You have 1 minute to destroy your opponent's garden. Here are the cards you have. You attack with the bad stuff, which is rabbits, poison ivy, weeds, and cabbage worms. And the good stuff is nets, gloves, and weed killer and tools. So the net catches the rabbits. The glove takes away the poison ivy, the weed killer kills the weeds, and the tools takes away the cabbage worms. At the end of 1 minute, whoever has the most vegetable wins the game. And that is Protect the Garden.
All right. Oh, there we go. I'm going to stop sharing. I just have to say, first off, Jacob, I loved your pitch video. It was super clear on how to play your game. When it was done, I knew exactly how to play. I felt like if I had the cards, I could start playing with my friends and family right away. So let's jump to you. What do you have for us today?
My name is Jacob and I'm 7 years old. I invented Protect the Garden. No. The reason how I got it is because my mom had a bunch of bad stuff in her garden, and it drive her crazy. And I saw one of the girls win the Chicago toy competition, so I wanted to enter it too.
Okay. So you have a garden at home?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and there were weeds and stuff and bad things in the garden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's what inspired the game. Cool.
Can I share?
All right, so what else?
Say it again.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the cover of the picture of Protect the Garden. And these are some of the players' gardens. Those are cabbages, those are carrots, and those are tomatoes. You and your opponent have 1 minute for each round. Attacking defense cards. Attack your opponent with these cards: rabbit nets, poison ivy, and gloves. Weed killer Oh, can I just start over? Rabbits, poison ivy, weeds, and cabbage worms. Then defend with these cards. Nets catches the rabbits. Gloves takes away the poison ivy. Weed killer kills the weeds, and tools takes out the cabbage worms. And the eat out card there is eat out cards means your opponent gets the vegetable and there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay. So about your garden at home, were some of those things like the rabbits and the weeds, were those things that you found in your garden there?
We saw rabbits, weeds,
The poison ivy?
mostly cabbage worms.
Nice. Okay. And then I love that each one of those things that happens, you had a way to fix it as well. Very cool. Okay, what else do you have for us?
I'm making a board game that I got for Christmas. It's called Space Soars, and it has aliens and astronauts.
Oh, I love that idea. Are they good aliens? Are aliens good, or are the
They're
aliens
bad
not good?
aliens.
They're bad aliens. Okay. And are they trying to attack the astronauts?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so are you gonna work on this game and submit it again next year?
Okay. I'm still working on the cards though.
Okay, well, you have some time. We have a lot of time before you're able to submit again. Let's talk about what materials you use. So what did you use to create your game?
So my brother had a notepad that he wasn't really using. So hold it up. Well, this is what I had the idea.
Can you hold it up a little higher? Oh, okay, so that's your notepad and that's where you wrote your notes out, your ideas?
And for the cards, I just basically did paper.
Mm-hmm. Paper and was it markers? That was the color?
Paper and markers.
Okay. Cool. How'd you learn how to draw so good? Your drawings are great. Did it take a couple times?
Um,
Do you have a little help?
mm-mm.
No, you did it by yourself?
Well, I had a little help. My
Yeah.
brother gave me the idea of the name. He wrote multiple names.
The name protect the garden?
And other names.
Okay.
And my mom wrote a script because I keep forgetting.
That's okay.
I keep forgetting what to say.
That's okay. You're doing a great job. I love hearing more about your game. Cool. Do you have anything else you'd like to share with us?
To other kids, I would say inventing is hard, but don't give up. And ask your mom or dad if you need help.
Yeah, I heard from some of the other winners as well that they had help from home, whether it was older siblings or maybe even younger siblings, mom and dad. Some people said their grandparents helped them. Some of the kids did this as a part of their class, so their teacher helped them or some, helpers in the classroom. So I think that's great advice. If you watch the award show, do you remember the guy that invented Bop It? Do you remember what he said? He said, how can you have more brains? So you can only have so many ideas by yourself, but your game gets better and better the more brains you have. So if you listen to other people and get advice from other people, that's how you can be even more creative. Why have one brain when you can have 5 brains? So I think that's great that you had people to help you. Yeah. Do you appreciate their help? Yeah. Let's talk about play testing. So did you get a chance to play your game at all with anyone? Who did you play with?
My mom.
Yeah. And how did that go?
It went pretty good.
Good. Was it
My
fun?
mom won. Cause I'm not really good at my game. Cause 1 minute, I'm not really good at fast games.
Okay. Yeah, and your game is really fast. It's who can lay it down the quickest. So you kind of have to like see everything that's going on. I don't know. Have you ever played like Slapjack before? Do you know what Slapjack is? No? Oh, it's another pretty fast game. Or there's a game called Speed too. They're card games, much like yours, where you have to be the fastest one to lay them down. So that's definitely a skill to be able to look at. You have to look at all those piles at one time and know what card to lay. I have another question for you. When you have cards in your hand, can you lay down any card that you want, or can you only lay down the card that's on top?
You can lay down any card on top.
Okay.
Of each card.
Okay. Huh. That's awesome. Do you have anything else you would like to share? Keep asking questions.
I enjoyed the game.
You enjoyed it?
And when I first saw the video, I thought I didn't win. But then a few days later, my mom told me that I won.
What? And how did that feel when you found out that you won?
I was really happy and I was screaming.
You were screaming? That's awesome. And I know you got your prize package. I saw the pictures with your missing front teeth. Yeah. Oh, they're coming back in now. Awesome. Let's see. Does anyone else have any questions for Jacob while we're wrapping up here?
I do, Jacob. Great job. Congratulations. I love what you guys do designing games, and I want your piece of advice. Like, what is the thing that do you think makes a game like really good game, really enjoyable?
Like what makes a game really fun? What type of games do you
Make
like?
a game in the season,
No, what makes it really fun? Why are games fun?
and because you're supposed to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what makes a game fun?
Like, is it the speed? Is it playing with other people? What is it that makes it fun to play games? Why do you like playing games so much?
Because it's because I like being,
It's okay.
I
How
have no
about,
idea what I'm talking about.
what about what games do you like to play? Do you have any favorite games? What do you like to play?
Well, I haven't really played it, but it looks fun. It's from the prize package. It's called Dancing Charades.
Oh, do you like to dance?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I also like guessing games.
Guessing games.
Oh.
I like that. So charades is definitely a guessing game. If I started doing something, you would have to guess what I'm doing. I like that. Any other questions for Jacob?
I have a question, Jacob, and my name is actually Jacob also, and you're from Pennsylvania, right?
I was born in New Jersey.
New Jersey, but now you're living in Pennsylvania. That's where
Then I lived in Florida.
Oh.
Then I lived in Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, I'm a Jacob also from Pennsylvania, but that's beside the point. I have a question. When you play games, do you get upset if you don't win, or do you just enjoy the game because you're working with other
I
people?
enjoy it. Then I call for a rematch.
That is the best answer I think he could have said. I am the same way. I enjoy it, but I will definitely rematch. That's awesome. Any other questions for him?
I want a rematch. I want to see when he comes back next year.
Yeah, definitely. And it's cool to see how young he is as well. He's one of our youngest participants, only being 7.
I wish we could all have a game now. I wish we could play your game. It'll be fun. Maybe we need to find a way to make it a virtual game. And then we could play it together.
That's
Virtual reality?
Jazz, you should give them a challenge. Make a virtual game that will work in this kind of environment.
I love that idea, actually, because since the pandemic, we've been looking for games to play, over Zoom and stuff. And there are some games that work great and some of them obviously that don't. That's a great idea. I love that.
Well, you've got the crew, Jazz. You've got the crew. Put them to work.
Yep. I love it. Awesome.
When I grow up, I do want to be a video game maker.
Oh, I like that. You like playing video games.
Good plan.
Very cool. Well,
Lots of strategy games.
Cool. That's awesome. And Jacob's sponsor was People of Play. So I just want to say thank you to People of Play for choosing him for Best Playful Learning. Definitely learned a lot when I saw his pitch video about gardens. I'm not a gardener, so I learned about what are some harmful things that would happen in a garden and how can you fix or stop those things. So good job today, Jacob.
Well done, Jacob. Great presentation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.